Two people lost their lives when a pursuit came to a crashing end in Inglewood. A suspected impaired driver was trying to get away from CHP when he slammed into their car. This happened at Glasgow Avenue near Olive Street. CBS 2's Tina Patel is live at the scene with the latest on the investigation. Tina.
Well, Suzanne, investigators just identified the suspect who caused this crash as 42-year-old Gustavo Ruelas Jr. They don't know yet how fast he was going at the time, but security video shows just how devastating the impact was.
It was the loudest thing, most scariest thing I heard. I've never heard a crash like that before.
William Cole was working late last night when two vehicles collided at the corner of Olive and Glasgow. The white car that had the right of way was T-boned by a truck that blew through a stop sign and got pushed into a pole at the intersection.
We ran out here and tried to help them get out and couldn't open. The doors were just, the car was just mangled shut. They had to cut the car in half to get the people out.
Investigators say a female passenger in her 20s was killed. The male driver, also in his 20s, was extricated, but he died from his injuries after being taken to the hospital. It turns out the driver of the pickup that struck them had been trying to get away from CHP at the time. Officers say they started following him after seeing him speed and run through red lights near the 405 freeway.
We have a duty to fulfill, and that's looking out for everyone else's safety. So initiating a traffic stop in hopes that a motorist is going to yield and stop is ultimately what we expect.
But this driver did not stop. Even after he crashed and skidded into a parked car, he tried to run and had to be chased down and taken into custody. Officers are now investigating whether he was under the influence of drugs. This is not the first time innocent lives have been lost during a pursuit, so we asked officers whether they should have pulled back. They say in this case, there hadn't been time.
We'd like to remind the public that this pursuit only lasted no more than a minute. It was a quick, short pursuit.
They say they had been trying to get a dangerous driver off the streets. Cole says it's terrible it had to end like this.
Poor innocent people just driving down the street, probably just coming from somewhere, going home or something like that. It's just, wow, it's sad.
And those two victims have not been identified yet. As for the driver, Ruelas, investigators tell us that he has an extensive criminal history, including felony charges similar to the one he's facing now. Suzanne, we'll send it back to you.